Hello. How are you doing today? Live. Pleasure to be here on YouTube, live streaming. Now that I finally got all my shit dialed in. This channel is not for kids. This is for adults. For most of you who know and have been with YouTube, DTRShow, Down the Road Show. Since the beginning, we are celebrating back when it was only 15-minute segments per video. We were one of the first YouTube channels to get the upgrade to go full 60 minutes. That's right, 60 minutes, way before YouTube was doing any kind of live streaming. In fact, I did attempt some live streaming a few times back then, a few times successfully, not great, and more times I failed than I was successful in my live streaming attempts back in 2011. There weren't a lot of options back then. It's much easier for you people now. Y'all take it for granted. But here we are, Down the Road Show. My name's KC Murdock. We were the first video podcast on YouTube, as far as I'm aware of. I've challenged the internet to find one before me. I haven't been able to. YouTube, where's the YouTube people that work at YouTube? Can you do some research and some background and find out? Because as far as I'm aware of, Down the Road Show is the first and only original video podcast on YouTube back in 2011. As YouTube keeps sending me emails reminding me of our very first posts, and that's coming up here in April. So it'll be a brand new season and all new podcasts coming up with all new interviews, where we will be getting back to our nerdy entertainment format and talking to people in the entertainment industry, as well as continuing our Cannabis Conversations with KC, where I dive deeply into the cannabis community, cannabis industry, the CBD industry and hemp industry, and help educate the public the difference between hemp and cannabis, the difference between THC and CBD, and what makes the plant so unique and healthy for us, and why I use it for my own personal cannabis medication and hemp medication and hemp nutrition and all things cannabis in my life, as well as, which way, there we go, religious cannabis use. Anyway, so thanks for the likes and the subscribes, and being here, and being a fan on our YouTube channel. I will not be streaming any of these podcasts in the future on any other platforms other than YouTube. This is where we got our start, and I just kind of want to focus the fan base back to YouTube in appreciation with YouTube, and giving me the start and the growth the cannabis, the Down the Road Show has had over the last decade. So over last decade, so it's 11 years of doing red carpet events, Comic-Cons, and other trade shows and other events, and just having a good time out there. And you know, now that I'm mostly in a wheelchair these days, and you know, I can go to NAB here in Vegas next month, but the question is, will my health allow me to? And the last convention I went to, MJ BizCon, put me down for a few weeks after that physically. Like, I was drained, and I can't push myself around. I'm not capable. I'm physically not capable of pushing myself around, and I don't have an electric wheelchair. So my days of convention going may be coming to a close without an electric wheelchair and proper transportation, which is so great about the internet and being able to live stream from home and do internets through Zoom, interviews through Zoom, and being able to now I've got Clubhouse connected, so I'll be able to do Clubhouse interviews and get the Clubhouse community involved in the live streaming as well here to the YouTube channel. So I've got everything dialed in, did sound checks and everything over the last several days, and everything's good to go. So join me on this new adventure. It's not new adventure, 11-year-old adventure with Down the Road Show, getting back to our original roots of live streaming, but finally doing it right, and hopefully with some help and with some luck and some grace and proper health, I'll be able to do some live streaming and do some live events out there, as Down the Road Show was intended, live at conventions. That'll be up to this body and this health and whatnot. But meanwhile, I'll do as much as I can from here, in the comfort and privacy of my own home, and just appreciate your support over the years. I've had a damn blast. Like, you couldn't have told me 13 years ago, when I was in the recording studio making my album, that I would start Down the Road Show. And why is my mic all the way over here? That I would start Down the Road Show and end up where I am. Never could I imagine being here right now. And having the success I've had. And the fan base I've had. And the love from the internet community and the nerd community. And now the cannabis community. And moving forward, hopefully the live streaming community. I'm not new to it. Just getting back into it. So, thanks for being here. Hit that subscribe button so you can be the first to see live and communicate in the chats. I got the chats open right now, so that way you can be a part of the actual conversation and a part of the actual shows for all of our Down the Road Show live streaming podcasts and Cannabis Conversations with KC moving forward. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. For all of you who've been here for 11 years. For anyone who's new. And for anyone who just found this channel, please hit subscribe. Thanks for the love. And we'll see you somewhere down the road.